Hey.
Hello, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from, you most welcome back to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, where we are set to bring you the Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination game between DDFC and Makasutu FA, and the game is about to kick-start from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and there we go. That's the first touch of this encounter between DD and Makasutu. And before going deep into the commentary, we will only have a quick rundown on the starting 11s for both DD and Makasutu. DD is a team owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo, and Dembo is able to get a team that is able, or that is currently playing in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination, and they are facing off against Makasutu, which is a team based in Kembuje, and Didi is a team based in Brikama, Sanchaba, and the game is currently live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Parliament Party, Kemo Kanye, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara, and that's the first infringement awarded to the boys in blue and white DDFC, and Didi are playing from our right to left from our commentary desk, whilst Makasutu kicks from our left to right, and Didi are dressed in a mixture of white and blue shirts, and black socks, whilst Makasutu in orange shirts, black shorts, and a mixture of white and black socks. Straight into the gloves of the custodian for Makasutu. And before handing the mic to Kemo Kanye, we're going to have a quick rundown on the starting 11 for DD Force. They start with Keba Gay 20 in goal, Idi Mane 15, Modlamin Kujabi 12, Bakari Baji number 3, Usman Jaju 17, Malum Sonko number 6, Osman Job 22, Ibrahim Toure number 4, Batibu Jobate number 2, Ibrahim Silla number 10, Abdullah Mane number 9 completes the 11 for DDFC. Makasutu starts with Osman Kamara 30 in goal, Tumani Sedi 15, Suleiman Sedi 18, Kemo Sonko number 3, Modlamin Sise 14, Lamin Dabo 4, Amadou Sedi 16, Tumani Kamara number 7, Ibrahim Ashedi number 10, Swaibu Kamara 11, Bubakar Koli number 13 completes the 11 for Makasutu, and the game is currently on from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and it is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, just as I said earlier, Kemo Kanye, Parliament Fati, Kemo Kanye and Osman behind the camera. Kemo, very first minutes into this contest, and this evening is a clash between DDFC and Makasutu. FA from Kembuja, and DDFC is a team owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo, and this is the very first time playing in this year's or in the Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination, whilst Makasutu had few years playing in the elimination.
Yes, very well. Thank you so much. I mean, it's amazing to see our national players investing in football in the local level. So I believe that alone will be a motivation. Will be a motivation to each of the players that are currently playing in that particular team. Not only the team itself, DD, but whoever is playing in the league here will solely know that our professional players are now investing into our local football, which is very, very positive in regards to sports development in the country. So coming up to the Makasutu side, it is a team that have been playing in the eliminations here for about 3 or 2 years ago, but it's a team that have been performing very well in the elimination, though they are not able to get themselves into the league proper since they have started participating in the elimination, but it's a team that gives a very, very tough test to any other opponent that they played against. I have watched them play here about 2 seasons ago, but it's a team that will play about 3 or 4 games into the elimination before they get themselves booted out. So this time they are facing off against a team that has been sponsored by one of the national team players, that is DDFC Dembo Dabo of Brikama. So it's a team that is currently based in Brikama, Sanchaba. So I mean, you can also see in the composition of that particular team that is DDFC, you have can spot in some experienced players that are currently playing for that particular team. You talk about their goalkeeper Keba Gay is a very, very experienced goalkeeper when it comes to the Nawettan here. He plays for Berechimo as their number 1 shot stopper. So he also one time was playing for the Brikama United side in the league, in the GFF Male Division 1 season this year, but he could not get himself a lot of goals playing time for that particular league. So this is why he has been able to qualify and get himself played here today. But I mean, Didi, they are firing some very experienced players into this particular encounter. Perhaps they'll be hoping that they qualify into the Nawettan proper. But I mean, all in all, it's it's an amazing one that we have seen our national team players investing in local football. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and back to the live commentary from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and we have already played 4 minutes into the first half, and it is currently DDFC nil, Makasutu FA nil, and DDFC have been coached by Modlamin Nyang, whilst Idrissa Sedi is on the dugout for Makasutu FA, and DD will start the play from their own half, launches the ball forward, the centre forward, the flag of the assistant referee. It's been raised against the player, and DD have been penalized, and it's going to be an advantage to the boys in orange and black in Makasutu, and Makasutu is a team based in Kembuje. And Tumani Sedi positions the ball. Sedi Tumani launches the ball forward, long and high one, into the half of Didi. Ball being headed out, straight into Didi's half once again, and this time the right wing back will try to allow the ball to roll out of play for a throw-in on the far side. And it's going to be a throw-in for the boys in blue and white DDFC. And DD are playing from our right to left, from our commentary decks, whilst their opponents in Makasutu kicks from our left to right. A marathon one into the half, another effort from Makasutu, and it's going to be another throw-in for DD on the far side. DDFC will effect this throw-in, a marathon one once again into the half of Makasutu. Makasutu heads the ball, not a great one. Tumani said he heads the ball down. This time it's the number 4 who tries to get the ball forward. A call for a handball, no handball given. Great back heel, picked up there by Makasutu. Can they get something on the far side? And it's going to be a defensive work for DD, and the ball rolls out for a goal kick, and it's going to be an advantage for DDFC, and they have Keba Gay in goal. And the custodian, Gay Keba, hard spells with Brikama United and currently playing for DDFC in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination. Ball being taken forward, a long one, headed down by Makasutu, who picks the ball by the number 4, who squares the ball forward. This is Didi, who plays the ball quickly back to the central defender, picks possession, trying to get that quick play. They've been dispossessed, and Didi regained possession on the right side of the attack, trying to get something here. Didi, the final touch on the player for Makasutu, and it's a throw-in for the boys in blue and white DDFC. Just as I said, they are currently playing from our right to left, whilst Makasutu kicks from our left to right. Didi is a team owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo, who is a Brikama native. Didi picks possession, gets the ball forward, blocked in there. Ball being chested down. Makasutu picks possession into the center circle. Dribble passes marker. This time he's been dispossessed. Didi picks possession. Great interchange of passes between their players, trying to move the ball forward. A quick one now. Ball being picked up there by the number 17 for Didi, Usenu Jaju. Didi will start the play from their own half. Central defender and number 15 picks possession, launches the ball forward. Not a very good one this time around. And Idi Mane is the central defender. Solid defensive work in there by Makasutu, and it's going to be a corner for the boys in blue and white DDFC. And DD will benefit from this corner, and the number 17 will surely take this for them. Usenu Jaju. Jaju Usenu, number 17 for DDFC. It's a corner. Jaju Usenu seems to be the likely candidate, and he will surely hand the ball to the number 8 to effect this corner. It's a corner for DDFC, as we have majority of the players for DD around the 18-yard area for Makasutu. Ball being drilled low, cleared by Makasutu. Another effort, blocked in there by Makasutu, and this time the number 13 on the defensive mission, Babukar Koli, gets the ball off the area, and a throw-in for DDFC once again. It's going to be another throw-in, and hopefully a marathon one. It's going to be a throw-in. A long one from DD into the half, ball being headed partially, chested down, another effort, not a convincing one. This time Makasutu tries to clear their line. DD picks possession, and team captain tries to turn, not a convincing one at all. Ibrahima Toure, and Ibrahima hands the ball quickly back to the central defender, and who picks possession. DD trying to pressurize their opponents here on the far side. The number 8 tries to keep the ball in play, Struggles in the build-up and the ball rolls out of play for a throw-in on the far side. And in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And it is the Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination. And this is the game between DDFC and Makasutu FA. And this time it's going to be a throw-in for Makasutu on the left side of their attack. Makasutu gets that quickly, great control. He's been out-muscled by Didi, who picks possession. Ibrahima Toure picks possession, team captain. He's one of the most experienced, if not the most experienced players for this Didi side. He had spells in the 4th division, 2nd and 3rd division, Ibrahima Toure. And the central referee, Karamo Mane, hands the ball quickly to the central defender, who plays the ball quickly to the custodian, Kebake. Keba on the left side of the attack now. Didi will start the play from their own half. Low drive, trying to move the ball forward. Ibrahima Toure had a touch. Back heel, not a convincing one, who plays the ball quickly. Didi picks possession into the center circle, squares the ball on the far side, and it's going to be a chase. No player to chase. And went straight into the gloves of the custodian, Usman Kamara, for Makasutu. Tumani Sedi gets the ball. This time Didi on a defensive mission. Gets the ball quickly. We seem to be struggling with their numbers. And if the players are a bit far, we tend to struggle with their numbers for DDFC. Anyway, there we go. It's the central defender on number 15 who picks possession. Mollamin Kujabi for DD. This time Makasutu picks possession. That's an infringement. As waved by the central referee Karamo Mani, and Karamo has been assisted by Ajanjai, Senghor Sambo and Lamin Damfa as the 4th assistant referee. And this is all coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination. It's a delivery for Makasutu, and the central defender on number 18 being the likely candidate to take this, Suleiman Sedi. Suleiman Sedi to take this. Launches the ball forward into the half of Didi. A head up from the central defenders. Didi tries to clear their line. Partially cleared. Makasutu picks possession, Didi picks possession. A quick interchange of passes. This time it is Ibrahima Toure who turns beautifully. Team captain goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Karamo Mane. And it's a delivery for Didi, and the number 6 takes that quickly. Malum Sonko back to the central defender and number 15 who picks possession quickly. Idi Mane this time launches the ball forward. And that's an offside as waved by the assistant referee on the far side. There we go. Ball being taken quickly. A glancing header. And the central defender will try to guard that ball off the area. And Keba Gay, the goalkeeper, also around the area in trying to guard that ball off the pitch. And a goal kick to DDFC, who are playing from our right to left, whilst Makasutu kicks from our left to right. And Keba Gay in goal. Spells with Brikama United this season. Didi picks possession, launches the ball forward. This time Abdoulaye Mane chases on the far side, and the ball rolls out for a throw-in. And Abdoulaye Mane is one of the players playing in the Senegalese league, if I may get it right. And he's also among the list of players invited by Coach Abdoulaye Boujang. Abdoulaye Mane tries to control that ball, and it's a throw-in on the far side, and Didi will benefit from another throw-in on the far side. It has been a great contest between these two since the commencement of this contest, Kemo Kanye, and already we have played 13 minutes into this contest, and it is currently a barren scoreline. Both sides eyeing for a winner as far as this game is concerned. We all know this is a knockout game. If you are beaten, you are already taken off the competition. So both sides will definitely want to snatch a victory. And then this is why we have seen a great game since the commencement of this contest.
Yes, very well. You are right, Pa. In an elimination game, every other game that you are playing in is a final. You treat you treat it as a final, because when you lose, I mean, you are out of the competition. So this is why whichever team is is competing rather in the eliminations round will make sure that they win each of the other games that they are taking part in. Because if you fail to do so, if you fail to perform very well, of course you get yourself out. You get yourself out of the elimination. So this is why the approach for the elimination is always also a very very different one, because when you are playing in it, you are only eyeing for one result, that is to making sure you win. Because if you are not able to win in the regulation time, I mean, the post my pen shootout must separate the two teams. So with that, the only thing that can give you a hand into the another for the game is to only try to make sure that you win the game that you are taxed to be playing in an elimination game. If you have paid already $7,000 is coming here to play an elimination game. If you are beaten in the first game, meaning you are out, and then you only perhaps some of your players will have chance to play in the Nawettan for other teams. But I mean, that is not the focus for any other team that will be coming here. That is not their aim. The only aim that they will have is to making sure they win every other game that they are playing in, irrespective of being a first game, second, or the third game. If you win the first game, of course you have the chance to play again, and then if you win the second one as well, you have the chance to play into the third encounter, and then trying to making sure that you win the fourth game and also the fifth game to see yourself in the Nawettan proper. So it is a very very difficult, I mean, game. It's a very very difficult elimination rounds that you need to play, because you need to win 5 games straight on for you to see yourself in the Nawettan proper. So it's a very very difficult game. Every player is very mindful of that. They come to the field with that mentality that we must win. Without winning, we cannot maintain our stance in the elimination. So this is why the approach is always very very different from the group games when it comes to the Nawettan proper. So that mentality is in the players, and then the technical bench is also having the same mentality. Everyone who is involved in a team for the elimination have the same mentality that you can only win to proceed. So this is why it has been a very very limited chance that goal scoring opportunities that we have currently witnessed into these particular games. But slowly the opportunities will come, and then we are going to see one of these sides here proceeding to the second round of eliminations.
Thank you very much, Kim Okani, and both sides will be eyeing for a spot in the second round of games as far as Brikama Nawettan elimination is concerned. It has been a keenly contested affair between Makasutu and DDFC from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and this game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Palamin Fati, Kim Okani, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara. And you are reminded that DDFC is a team owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo, who is indeed a native of Brikama, Sanchaba, West Coast region, the Gambia. And Didi picks possession on the right side, trying to penetrate, and the effort from the central defender was too strong for the advancing player to control, and the ball went out of play for a throw-in. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Kembuje Bay side, Makasutu FA. And Makasutu will now have the opportunity to effect that throw-in on the far side. A throw-in for the boys in orange and black. Makasutu, long one. Bicycle kick, not a great one this time. Ball being blocked to touch by DDFC. And it's going to be another throw-in for Makasutu on the far side. The left wing back takes that shot to the center forward, who controls that ball beautifully. Back to the left wing back. Makasutu trying to move the ball being blocked to touch once again. Another throw-in for Makasutu, and this game is being officiated by Karamo Mane, Ajanjai, Senghor Sambo, and Lamin Damfa as the 4th assistant referee. And it's a clash between the boys in blue and white shirts, blue shorts and black socks, against the boys in orange shirts, black shorts and black socks. There we go. Ibrahima Toure picks possession, launches the ball forward, ball being headed down, not a great one. Abdullah Mane came calling, drops the ball for Ibrahima Toure, and this time it is the number 17 Usainu Jaju who plays the ball quickly to his central defender. Usainu goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, and Usainu is currently down injured, and surely he will be assisted by the medics, as we have Lamin Damfa, the 4th assistant referee, already on the player, and the medics are already on the pitch in trying to assess his level of injury and also give him that assistance. And the player on the ground is Usainu Jaju, number 17 for DDFC. And Didi are eyeing for a spot in the second round of games. Equally Makasutu FA. And Makasutu is a team based in Kembuje, whilst Didi comes from Brikama, Sanchaba. And it's a delivery to be taken shortly by the central defender and number 15 for Didi FC, Idi Mane. Idi Mane, central defender, left-footed drive, long and high one to Abdoulaye Mane, a thumping header from the central defenders for Makasutu. Danger not averted. Ibrahima Toure plays the ball quickly, and Abdoulaye Mane rather is been penalized by the assistant referee after raising the flag on the far side for a set piece for Toumani Seydi and Makasutu FA. Toumani Seydi is one of the central defenders. Toumani launches the ball, long and high one, a thumping header. Ibrahima Toure chested the ball down. This time Didi, player goes to ground, no foul given on a defensive mission, and that's going to be a tussle. Already that's a foul as waved by the central referee Karamo Mane, and this infringement is against Didi FC. And there is a player for Makasutu down injured. An impressive turnout from the Boxbar Mini Stadium as fans continue to pile in here to watch this knockout game between Didi FC and Makasutu FA. And Makasutu is a team from Kembuje, whilst Didi is a team based in Brikama, and Didi are being coached by Modlamin Nyang, whilst we have Idrissa Sedi on the dugout for Makasutu FA. And Makasutu have been trying their luck in the elimination, and for the first time Didi facing off. And we were also made to understand they also played in this year's third division elimination, but unfortunately for them they could not have their way into the third division proper. There we go, they will keep on trying until they have their way into the third division proper, and that's Didi FC from Brikama, and they are now taking on Makasutu, who are based in Kembuje. An infringement already awarded to Makasutu FA, and Makasutu will effect this, and the number 13 will surely take this. Bubakar Koli Bubakar 13 gets the ball into the gloves of Keba. And you could hear the coach Modlamin Yang urging Keba Gay to get the ball forward. This time Keba an arm throw to the central defender Idi Mane. Idi back to the goalkeeper Gay Keba. Keba is also another experienced goalkeeper, played in the top flight for Brikama United. Keba Gay launches the ball forward, slips in the process. And this time Makasutu tries to control that ball. In the first time lost, and this time it's going to be a counter-attack block in there by Idi Mane, the central defender. This time the number 17 Usainu Jaju picks possession for DDFC. This time the central defender drops deep, gets the ball quickly, trying to connect Ibrahima Toure, the team captain. Not a very good one. Ibrahima Toure, experienced player, trying to dribble past his marker, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Karamo Mane. And in case you're just joining us, this is all coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And this is the Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination game between DDFC and Makasutu FA. And we have already exhausted 21 minutes into this contest, and it is already a barren scoreline between DD and Makasutu. Kemo Kanye, 21 minutes on the clock. Impressive tie between these two sides. Both sides eyeing for a spot, and also looking at the turnout, it has been an impressive one, seeing fans piling in here to watch this elimination game. Seemingly, it seems to be an Nawettan proper at the Boxbar Mini Stadium.
Yes, very well, Pa. You know, eliminations and also Nawettan proper are community-based football. So each of these teams that you have seen playing here, I mean, emerge from our community. So everyone who comes here to watch them, knowing that I'm going to watch my brother play, or one of my relatives is going to play, someone that you are living in the same area. Of course, in our Gambian context, is a relative to every other one who lives within that vicinity. So this is why you have seen so many of the fans here coming out to making sure they witness their team's performance, and then trying to cheer up their team to be by their sides, so that they will be able to get their way into the final. But all in all, it has been an impressive performance from both sides. Makasutu, when you watch them play last season and season before last, you know that it's a very good team that can challenge every other team. Though they have filed so many young players in their team. Didi as well, we can spot some very young players within their midst, and also who are very and also who are very talented players also here. One of the experienced player, the captain Ibrahim Toure, is one of their instrumental figure into the game. You can in fact see the way he is winning fouls here very easily. He knows how to play with the ball and then try to making sure that he dribble past one or two players in the hearts of the midfield to create space for his players. It has been an impressive performance from both sides, but both sides are very much careful to making sure that they did not concede the goal first, because eliminations is just like a final. When you concede first, it can do so many damages onto you. So this is why the players will be very much careful not to concede the goal first. But in as much as they are doing that, they will also want to making sure that they score first against each of these against their opponent team.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And back to the live commentary. Didi picks possession, squares the ball on the left side, and the flag is being raised against the number 8. And seemingly, the entire technical bench, including the head coach Mon Lamin Yang, aren't happy with that decision from the assistant referee, but he has the final say. He waved against DDFC, and it's going to be a delivery for Makasutu, who launches the ball forward, and the number 17 and left wing back Usainu Jajo will allow the ball to roll out of play for a throw-in for the boys in blue and white shirts, blue shorts and black socks in DDFC. And it's going to be a throw-in. Usainu Jajo, the left wing back, a marathon one, ball being headed out by Makasutu, who picks possession. Number 7 in trying to move his way out goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. And the number 11, Swaibu Kamara, goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. Indeed, at a promising position for the boys in orange shirts, black shorts, and a mixture of white and black socks. Makasutu will now benefit from a set piece. Indeed, at a promising position. Central referee Karamo Mane giving his instructions as DDFC preparing to assemble a 3-man wall. Number 17 currently on the ball will surely join the wall as we have Makasutu trying to effect this. DDFC working on a 3-man wall already. It's now going to be a 4-man wall. Makasutu have key of their players around the 18-yard area for DDFC. Can they get something from this delivery remains the question. Kebage giving his instructions to his central defenders. It's going to be a delivery for Makasutu, a team based in Kembuye. Low drive block in there by Didi. Partially cleared, picked up there by the number 10, who mal-controlled this time. Makasutu picks possession once again into the back of the net. And there we go. Deadlock being broken from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And this time to the Kembuye-based club, Makasutu FC, who got themselves into the lead from the first half here at the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And it is the number 7, Tumani Kamara, who scored to give the lead to the Kembuye-based side. Makasutu FC, Kemo Kanyi, deadlock is already broken from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and currently the Brikama-based club DDFC is currently down here by a goal to nil after 26 minutes on the clock.
Yes, very well. It's a good build-up from the Makasutu side, but they have now taken the lead here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium in a game against DDFC. But nonetheless, we are now into the 28 minutes of this particular encounter. So I mean, the game is far from over as of now. So you will be able to see, we will be able to see which of these sides here will be going home with the victory. But as of now, Makasutu is the one that have taken the lead here against this DDFC side here by a lone goal 2-0. So the game is still far from over. So we are yet to we will be able to know which of the sides here will be able to go home with the victory. Whether Makasutu will be able to stitch onto this particular lead that they have just taken against this DDFC side, or are we going to see Didi coming from behind to making sure that they do something about this particular result and then do a positive for themselves here. But it has been a brilliant encounter, a good goal as well, a good build up from this Makasutu side. They are currently leading here by a lone goal 2-0.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. 27 minutes on the clock, and the flag has been raised against Didi, and their center forward Abdullah Mane He's been penalized once again, and the ball went straight into the gloves of Osman Kamara, the custodian. And at the commentary decks for LSTV at the Boxbar Mini Stadium this evening, Parlament Fati, Kemo Kanye and Osman Kamara behind the camera. Not the goalkeeper for Makasutu FA. There we go. Makasutu currently leading here by a goal to nil, and they got their goal courtesy of Tumani Saidi in the 26 minutes, Tumani Kamara rather, in the 26 minutes of the first half, and it is currently an advantage to the Makasutu base side, or the Kembuje base club Makasutu FA, and they will now benefit from another set piece, number 4 to take this time around. Lamin Dabo will effect this set piece, and Didi will have another defensive work to do. Ball being floated into the area. Keba Kei equal to the task, and he tipped that ball over the crossbar, and it's going to be, that's a goal kick or an offside. I think that's, it's a goal kick. I think the ball landed on the crossbar. According to the assistant referee, there we go. Didi picks possession, launches the ball forward. Abdullah Mane trying to move the ball forward. This time, miscommunication from the central defenders of Makasutu. Didi picks possession, trying to dribble past his marker, succeeds. Solid defensive work in there by the number 4. Partially cleared, danger not averted. Picked up there by the number 17, Usainu Jaju, who turns beautifully. This time thumping or solid defensive work. Great turn, DDFC. Player slips in the build-up. Let's see what they will surely do. Chips the ball forward. Abdullah Mane chases. Ball being cleared by Tumani Sedi, and this time the flag is being raised against DDFC once again, who are currently down here by a goal to nil against Makasutu FA. And Makasutu are currently having the advantage. They got the lead in the 26th minute, courtesy of Tumani Kamara. Another header from the central defender of DDFC back to their area once again. Another header. Didi will try to build an attack from their own half, from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, at an impressive turnout. This is indeed an impressive turnout from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and this time is an advantage to the boys in orange and black, Didi, who are now having the advantage after getting that goal in the 26th minute, courtesy of Tumani Kamara. Currently enjoying a 1-0 advantage, and DDFC needs to come from a goal down if they want to have anything as far as this contest is concerned. It's almost a jam-packed Boxbar Mini Stadium, as we still have fans getting into the Boxbar Mini Stadium to watch this evening contest between DDFC and Makasutu. And the player seems not to be happy, but the central referee Karamo Mane has handed an advantage to the side that is trailing here by a goal to nil. Ibrahima Toure, team captain, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. Toure Ibrahima, the most experienced player for this DD side. Team captain Toure Ibrahima played in the 4th, 2nd and 3rd division as far as football in this country is concerned. There we go. Didi picks possession into the center circle, gets the ball quickly. They are now trailing here by a goal to nil. This time to the number 10, who tries to turn beautifully. Ibrahima Silla. Ibrahima, he's been dispossessed. Makasutu picks possession to the goal scorer, who gets the ball quickly. Picks possession once again to Mani Kamara. And the flag of the assistant referee stayed down on the left side now. They will use the left side to penetrate. This time solid defensive work. Coming from the central defender for Didi. And it's going to be another throw-in for the boys in orange and black shorts in Makasutu, who are now enjoying a 1-0 advantage from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And it is the elimination of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan, and this is an elimination where teams will play to look for a spot in the Brikama Summer Nawettan proper. Will they be able to reach there remains the question. This isn't the first time for Makasutu, but the first for DDFC, and Didi is a team owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo, who is a Brikama native. Ibrahima Kamara preparing to take that. Kamara hands the ball to his central defender, straight to his defensive partner, number 15, Idi Mane, who picks possession. Idi moves the ball forward for DDFC. Idi trying to get the ball to the number 17 and the left wing back. And it is already a throw-in for Makasutu. And Makasutu will try to take that, and the 4th assistant referee is now calling on the player to get the ball back. And the number 3, Kemo Sonko, will take. Sonko Kemo with a long one into the half of DDFC. Ball being cleared desperately into the center or the side of the center forward, Abdullah Mane. Ball being chested down. DD picks possession, gets the ball forward once again, and the player is being penalized once again. And the entire technical bench seems not to be happy, but the assistant referee on the far side stood his ground as he waved in for an offside against DDFC and in favor of Makasutu FA. And that's going to be a delivery, long and high one, into the half of Didi. Ball being cleared partially. It's time to the right side of the attack. Didi picks possession, looking to get something here. Squares the ball quickly. Solid defensive work in there by Makasutu. And this time Didi will try to guard that ball, and the defender is intelligent enough, gets the ball in play. Ibrahima Toure allows the ball to the advancing player who could not connect to the ball. This time Tumani Kamara picks possession, the auto of their goal. Quick one, can they get something? Ball being cleared desperately by the right wing back or the left wing back, Usainu Jaju. Jaju Usainu, this time is that going to be a push? The central referee not the least interested. Tumani Kamara picks possession, and he got the goal for Makasutu. Makasutu enjoying possession. Tumani goes to ground, no foul given, and this time ball being caught out there by Makasutu. Makasutu will now use the right side and the left wing back and number 17 on a defensive mission. Didi will try to guard that ball, and the player goes to ground, and he's been rewarded, Usainu Jaju, by the central referee. Karamo Mane, an end-to-end contest between DDFC and Makasutu. Didi are currently a goal down here, looking to get themselves back into level terms. The central referee Karamo not the least interested once again. Abdullah Mane, center forward, gets the ball backward. Didi squares the ball on the left side, trying to get themselves back into level terms before the break. Will they be able to get it? Remains the biggest question. Ball being chipped towards Abdullah Mane, and the flag stayed down. Abdullah could not connect to the ball. Makasutu launches the ball forward. Ball being tested by the center forward, the number 11, who goes to ground, and he's been rewarded. Suwaibu Kamara has been rewarded by the central referee. Indeed, an interesting affair between DDFC and Makasutu FA, coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And you are reminded that this is Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination, not the Nawettan proper. And we were made to understand we have 67 teams that are currently vying for the available 4 spots in this year's 76 rather, in this year's available 4 spots for this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. And 4 teams will be able to get themselves promoted to the Nawettan proper, and they have to play the elimination. And in the last final games, they have to play against the 4 relegated teams before booking a place into the final teams in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. Who will solely book a place to the Nawettan proper remains the question. And this evening, we are bringing you the commentary in the game between DDFC and Makasutu FA. And currently, Makasutu leading here by a goal to nil after 36 minutes on the clock. Central defender and number 15, Idi Mane, picks possession. Idi squares the ball to the left side of the attack. Ibrahima Toure heads the ball quickly. DDFC picks possession, trying to have their way out. Is that a throw? Yes. The flag of the assistant referee Ajanjai is being raised against DDFC, and a throw into Makasutu. And Makasutu wouldn't be in any hurry as they lead here by a goal to nil. And they got their goal in the 26th minute. Courtesy of centre forward Tumani Kamara. Didi Ibrahima Toure, team captain, picks possession. He's been dispossessed. Makasutu picks possession, trying to have their way out. Gets the ball forward. The number 11 pacey centre forward. Suwaibu Kamara chases. And this time the central defender for DDFC equal to the task and blocks that ball to touch for a throw into Makasutu. Makasutu currently on an advantage, leading here by a goal to nil. Kemo Kanyi approaching half-time here. We have already played 37 minutes into this contest, and it is currently 1-0 in favor of Makasutu, who got their goal in the 26th minute, courtesy of Tumani Kamara.
Yes, very well. Didi are also pushing here to get themselves into the level times, especially that as the number 2 for the side, Batibu Jobade is one of the players that I believe Didi can rely on if they want to get any positive result into this particular encounter. He's been doing very well at this far end here in the attacking front for the Makasutu side. I believe Makasutu will also be very much aware of his danger and what he is capable of doing whenever he is also whenever he is attacking on them. So as of now, so Makasutu is the one that is currently leading, and also they are not relenting behind. What they are doing is they are still attacking on this DD side to making sure that they add up the advantage into this particular encounter, because knowing that one goal isn't a guarantee one, you only need one good chance to level that. So they are very much aware of that, and then I believe the technical bench is also very much aware of that. You can see some of the head coach is giving them some instruction into the game as they are moving. So this is why they are not relenting at the back. They are not waiting for Didi at the back. They have scored already, but the only thing that can win them this game is to make sure that they attack. In as much as they score, they will need to also attack to making sure that they defend very well against this Didi side. So Didi also they are a team that is having some experienced players within their midst. So they are currently, you can see they are exchanging some words here amongst themselves to making sure that they come to the terms and then do something that is positive for them into this particular encounter. The game is far from over. The way they are pushing the game, I believe they can score at least a goal into this particular encounter before the game ends here, or in fact two. But let's see what happens here, whether they will be able to do that, and then whether they will be able to create those deadly goal scoring opportunities and then try to capitalize on them that can give them a goal into this particular encounter. But they still have hope that they will be able to score, and if as things are moving, you can see that sign in them, that hunger in them, that they want to do something about this particular game.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Approaching half-time here from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the score remains DDFC 0, Makasutu FA 1, and Makasutu got their goal in the 26th minute, courtesy of centre forward Tumani Kamara, number 7. On the right side of the attack is the pacey centre forward Swaibu Kamara, and Swaibu goes to ground. No foul given, plays the ball quickly of their goal. Tumani. This time Makasutu picks possession, trying to slow down the pace, gets the ball forward, and this time the central defender or the right wing back for DD will now allow the ball to roll out for a throw in back to the goalkeeper Keba Gay. Keba Gay gets that ball quickly, and Didi are desperately in need of an equalizer here. Will they be able to get that? That's already, there we go. DDFC, the player goes to ground, no foul given, and Makasutu picks possession quickly. Makasutu to the auto of their goal, Tumani Kamara, to the number 10 who controls that ball beautifully. Tumani squares the ball quickly to the number 11, and not a very good one this time around, and Didi allows the ball to roll out for a goal kick. It's going to be Keba Gay. The goalkeeper Gay Keba squares the ball on the right side. Keba Gay, this time it is Didi now on the attack. Will they be able to get an equalizer before the break? Remains the question. There we go. Ibrahima Toure trying to have his way out. He's been dispossessed. And Makasutu picks possession through the number 10, Ibrahima Saidi. Ibrahima Saidi for Makasutu. This time it is Tumani. Tumani goes to ground. No foul given to Abdullahi Mane. Solid defensive work in there by Tumani Saidi. This time Didi picks possession. Gets the ball forward, trying to connect Abdullahi Mane, but the flag of the assistant referee on the far side. He's been raised against Abdullahi Mane and straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper Usman Kamara. And it's going to be a set piece for the boys in orange and black. Quickly taken. Number 10 picks possession. Ibrahima Saidi squares the ball forward to the number 11 who turns beautifully, Swaibu Kamara. This is Makasutu now. Makasutu will start the play from their own half. Back to the central defender and number 18. Suleiman Saidi. Suleiman gets the ball, not a good one. Ibrahima Toure picks possession to Abdullah Mane. Can they get something before the break? DDFC powered that ball, powered that. And that's an acrobatic save from the goalkeeper, Osman Kamara for Makasutu. And Didi gets that quickly. Will they be able to get themselves back into level terms? Abdullah Mane heads the ball backwards. Tumani Sedi on a defensive mission. Clears that ball and there we go. It's half time from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and it has, the first half has just ended in favor of Makasutu FA, who will be going back into the dressing room with a 1-0 advantage. They got their goal in the 26th minute, courtesy of their centre forward and number 7, Tumani Kamara. And DDFC will also get themselves back into the dressing room, and they will also have some half-time talks in trying to get themselves back into level terms before the end of this contest, because they know, they are very much aware that they need to score. If they don't score, they will solely surrender every point to Makasutu FA, which will solely boot them or get themselves booted out of this competition. And I believe they wouldn't want to get that at the very first halves of this contest. So there we go, it is half time. We are also going to have a 15 minutes of break, and we will be back for the continuation of the live commentary from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And at the commentary desk for LSTV Parliament Fatih Kimukani, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara. We are off for 15 minutes and we'll be back for the continuation after the 15.
Kemo, ninka on banga kompam. Yang on. Aja apa?
Welcome back from the break at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is the continuation of the live commentary in the second half in the game between DDFC and Makasutu FA. And it is just from the break, and still DDFC trail here by a goal to nil against Makasutu FA. And there is a player for Makasutu currently down injured, and he will be assisted by the medics in the very first minutes of the second half. The central referee Karamumane is also on the player. We have the medics already trying to give assistance to the player, and the central defender for Makasutu, Tumani Sedi, will be the likely candidate to effect this delivery for the boys in orange and black in Makasutu FA. And Makasutu is a team from Kembuje, whilst Didi is a team owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo from Brikama. Sanchaba glancing header this time to the author of the goal, straight into the gloves of Kebage. In goal for DDFC. Kebage launches the ball forward, long and high one, trying to connect Abdullah Mane, who chases. The ball is too strong to Mane and went straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper Osman Kamara. Osman urges his players to move forward, a long and high one into the half of Didi. Header from the central defender, partly cleared. DDFC now trying to have their way out. They've been dispossessed once again. Makasutu picks possession, squares the ball to the number 11, and the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Can they get the second? Ball been blocked in there by Didi, who picks possession once again. To the left side, they will try to use the left side of the attack. Can they get the ball forward? And this time Makasutu on a defensive mission, and the ball is still in play. Makasutu with a clearance, trying to move the ball forward, back heel from the center forward, ball being cleared. Makasutu picks possession around the center circle. This time Didi, who picks possession, trying to have their way out. Player goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Karamo Mane, and Karamo has been assisted by Ajanjai, Senghor Sambu and Lamin Damfa as the fourth assistant referee. And DDFC is a team from Brikama, Sanchaba, whilst Makasutu is a team based in Cambodia, and Didi is been coached by Mod Lamin Nyang, whilst Idrissa Sonko is on the dugout for Makasutu FA. And Makasutu are leading here by a goal to nil, and they got their goal in the 26th minute of the first half, courtesy of centre forward Tumani Kamara. Didi, can they keep the ball in play? Struggles, and the flag of the assistant referee is already raised against the boys in blue and white DDFC, who are trailing here by a goal to nil against Makasutu FC. Makasutu gets that quickly. Didi trying to keep the ball in play. Player goes to ground. The central referee Karamo Mane not interested, and it's going to be a throw-in. An impressive turnout from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in this evening's Brikama Nawettan Elimination game. This time Makasutu squares the ball to the number 14, who picks possession. Number 14, Modlamin Sise, gets the ball into the area. Ball being chested down. Partially cleared. Still, Makasutu picks possession once again, leading here by a goal to nil. Back to Tumani Sedi. Central defender who picks possession, gets the ball forward. Didi gets the ball forward, trying to connect Abdullah Mane. This time the central defender and number 18 on defensive mission blocks that ball. And it's going to be a throw-in for DDFC, who are down here by a goal to nil against the Kembuje-based club Makasutu FA. It's a quick one. Didi or Makasutu on a defensive mission, not a very good one this time. It's another throw-in. A throw-in, a long one from Didi into the goalkeeper's glove. The goalkeeper was equal to the task, Osman Kamara. And Osman will now urge his defenders to move forward. He's the custodian for the Kembuje-based club Makasutu FA. Gets the ball to the central defender Suleiman Sedi. Suleiman launches the ball forward. Solid defensive work. Back to Tumani Sedi, the central defender for Makasutu, who picks possession. Floats the ball forward once again. Didi picks possession. This time to the center forward, who controls that ball beautifully. Didi will start the play from their own half. Let's see what they will surely do. Squires the ball to the advancing player. Dribble pass, Tumani still struggling, goes to ground, no foul given. Advantage, ball being chested down. Didi, who are currently down here by a goal to nil, back to the central defender on number 2, who will now square the ball back to Keba Gay, the goalkeeper. Keba to his central defender on number 15 on the far side, Idimane and Kemo Kanyi. Both sides picked it from where they left it, and this is the beginning of the second half. Another interesting game between these two sides. I think they've all picked it from where they left it since the commencement of the second half.
Yes, very well. Both sides are very much aware that the game is far from. Yes, very well. Both teams are aware of that the game is far from end because I mean this is a team that is currently leading by only one goal 2-0, and it counts only one chance for this DDFC to put that in at the level time. So here Makasutu are very much aware of that, while Didi they are fighting that they will need only one chance to make it sure they put up they bring themselves into the level terms into this particular encounter. So this is why you can see the game is still a very strong game between the two sides here. They are pushing very hard, especially that of the DD side, to making sure they level the matters here. I mean the only thing that will help them to stay in to play into the second round of elimination is to making sure they score at least a goal here and then try to move the game to their own favor, while that of the Makasutu side, if they fail to score, they will be hoping that they defend against this DDFC side in the rest of the minutes that is to be played here, so that they can find themselves playing in the second round of games of the elimination round. So but let's see what happens here before the ending of this particular second half here. It has already been a very brilliant first half, especially from the chances that have been created here, and also the movement of the balls from here and there, the player energy, and also the zeal of the players to making sure they qualify their teams, and then coming into the second half with the same spirit that we have seen from them. I think it is already a highly contested game between these two sides. Very beautiful game between these two sides here. So let's see what happens before the ending of this particular regulation time.
Let's wait and see what will solely be the outcome as far as this contest is concerned. And the central referee Karamo Mane waved in for a play on instead of awarding an infringement. There we go. It's going to be a Makasutu throw, and Makasutu FA are currently enjoying a 1-0 advantage. They got their goal in the first half. 26 minutes to be precise. Player goes to ground. He's been rewarded by the referee Karamo Mane, and the player for Makasutu is still down injured. He is going to receive medical attention. He's going to receive medical attention from the team of medics. And the central referee will now allow the play to continue whilst the player receives attention off the pitch. We also have the fourth assistant referee very close to the scene, Lamin Damfa. And this game is being officiated by Karamo Mane Ajanjai, Senghor Sambu, and Lamin Damfa as the fourth assistant referee. And ball being floated into the area, straight over the bar. And Keba Gay in goal for DDFC will collect that ball. Keba plays that ball short to the central defender and number 12, Modlamin Kujabi. Kujabi Modlamin. This time it is the number 22 who moves the ball forward, Usman Chub. Great control by DDFC, who gets the ball quickly to Ibrahima Toure. Toure Ibrahima back to the advancing player. Didi, great turn. Can they trying to get the ball forward to the pacey center forward, who allows that ball to move out, and this time into the center circle. Will they be able to get something remains the question. Great control. Didi will now start the play from their own half. Great control. Squares the ball on the right side of their attack. It's going to be a substitution, a double substitution any moment from now for the Sanchama-based club DDFC, and this is a team owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo. Abdoulaye Mane chases, centre forward, hard a touch. And defensive work in there by Makasutu. Ball being cleared desperately into the half of Didi. Ball being dropped down to the advancing player. Great control. Can they get the ball forward? Ball being blocked to touch for a throw in. A throw in for Didi. Bakari Baji will take that. Gets that quickly, and the flag of the assistant referee has been raised, and it's going to be an advantage to the boys in blue and white DDFC, who are currently thrilling from the Boxbar Mini Stadium by a goal to nil against the Kembuje-based side Makasutu FA. And Makasutu enjoying a 1-0 advantage. DDFC, for them to be able to play in the second round of games, needs to come from a goal down. Will they be able to get that before the end of the contest remains the biggest question. It's going to be a delivery number 3 to take. Bakari Baji. Bakari gets that ball, long and high one, not a very good one from Baji Bakari. And that wasn't a decent one. It's going to be a dual substitution. The number 2 for Didi is coming off. Number 2, Batibu Jobate is coming off. And the number 4 is also coming off. The number 4, Ibrahim Toure and Batibu Jobate are coming off. And they are going to be replaced by Usman Sane and Ismaila Koli respectively. And in case you just joining us, the number 4, Ibrahim Toure and Batibu Jobate are already off. And the team captain, Ibrahim Toure, is already off. And they have been replaced by Usman Sane and Ismaila Koli. DDFC introducing fresh legs and trying to have themselves back into level terms. Ball being floated into the area. A header partially cleared by Makasutu. Didi picks possession through the new entrant, who plays the ball quickly to the right wing back, floats the ball into the area to Mani Sedi with a clearance to the auto of their goal, number 7, who turns, not a convincing one. This time player goes to ground. He's been rewarded by the central referee, Karamo Mane, and the player is the number 22 for DDFC, Usman Chu. And DDFC are currently in search for an equalizer. Will they be able to get it before the end of this contest? Is their biggest ambition. And the DD side are being coached by Modlamin Nyang, whilst Idrissa Seni is the head coach for the Kembuje-based club Makasutu FA. Makasutu enjoying a 1-0 advantage. It's going to be a delivery. Idi Mane to take this for DDFC. Idi Mane, left-footed drive, drills the ball low. Can he get something? Drills in another one. Blocked in there by Makasutu. Idi with another header, ball being chested down. Abdoulaye Mane trying to move the ball forward. Danger not averted for Makasutu. Ball being cleared finally. Another header drops the ball for the advancing player. Can he keep the ball in play this time? To the new entrant who keeps that ball in play. Didi picks possession. Back to the central defender who squares the ball on the far side. Idi Mane. Idi Mane for Didi. This time to the team captain who drops deep, picks possession to the advancing player. Didi enjoying possession in their opposition's half. They've been blocked. And there we go. This is Makasutu who squares the ball on the far side. Squares the ball into the 18-yard area, straight into the gloves of Kebake. An interesting second half between DDFC and Makasutu. Both sides are eyeing for a spot in the second round of games in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. Ball being taken quickly. Squares the ball to the new entrant and number 11, Ismaila Koli. Ismaila, player goes to ground. Abdoulaye Mane, is that going to be a foul? No foul given by the central referee. And the central referee finally handed an infringement. The Tumani Sedi and Makasutu FA and DD are desperately in search for an equalizer. Kemokani, DDFC must be very much aware the task that is currently lying ahead of us. They need to score, and if they don't score, they will surely surrender every point to Makasutu FA, and this will surely give Makasutu the opportunity to play in the second round of games as far as Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination is concerned.
Very well, this is the fight that they are fighting. Of course, the only thing that can rescue them from eliminating from this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan qualifiers is to making sure they score against this Makasutu side. When they score, then they will try to making sure that they make some amendments and then try to win the games in the post-match penalty shootout if the game had to be pushed into that particular area. So for now, Makasutu, they can qualify themselves with this one goal if Didi rather had failed to score against them. So for Didi, the only thing that they will need for now is to make sure they score. They must score for them to be able to play into the second round of games. So otherwise, if they fail to score, meaning this will be the the first and last game for them into the BSC summer elimination. So I believe they know very well. They are very much aware coming into this, because I mean most of these players that they are filing here knows how it takes to for a team to be able to get themselves into the Nawettan proper. The only thing when you are playing the elimination is to make sure that you win every other game that you are handled. So they are very much aware of that. But this Makasutu side is as well not relenting on their efforts to making sure they win against this DD FC. So let's see what happens here, whether they will be able to level the matters before the ending of this particular 90 regulation time that is to be played here. Or are we going to see Makasutu adding up their advantage? But it has been a very tough fight between these two. Makasutu have scored in the first half since the 26th minute through Tumani Kamara. Since then, I mean, they are still relenting onto that particular lead, while that of the BBFC are still fighting to making sure that they put up an equalizer into this particular game. But it has been proven very difficult for them so far, because the compactness of this particular Makasutu side is one to recount with. So of course they are also doing what they can, the BB side, especially a few of their players. You can see that they are trying to move the ball here and there, but they are finding it very difficult to very difficult to penetrate the back line for the Makasutu side. But as they are playing, because games, the more you press a team, the more you are likely to create goal scoring opportunities, and when goal scoring opportunities comes, that is how opportunities rather come. That is how you are able to score from those goal scoring opportunities. So they are pressing very high on this particular Makasutu side. So as Makasutu is currently trying to, as we have seen the last 5 or in last 4 minutes that we have played here, Makasutu is playing more of a counter-attacking football, knowing that perhaps that has to do with the game plan that they have. Let's defend this goal and then try to get our way into the second round of eliminations.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, into the second half of this contest between DD FC and Makasutu FA, and currently advantage to the Kembuje-based club Makasutu, who are enjoying a 1-0 advantage from the Box Bar Mini Stadium against DDFC. And TD is a team owned by Dembo Dabo, the Gambian international, and a native of Brikama, Sanchaba. And DD are currently trailing here by a goal to nil, and they need to come from a goal down if they want to get something. Abdullahi Mane chases, and no chance for Mane Abdullahi, and the ball went straight into the gloves of the custodian Osman Kamara for Makasutu FA. And Abdullahi Mane will chase again to the central defender, who picks possession, launches the ball forward for the center forwards to chase. Didi on a defensive mission, and that's a push as waved by the assistant referee. And any moment from now, we're also going to see another substitution coming from DDFC, who are trying to introduce more fresh legs into this contest in trying to have themselves back into level terms. Will they be able to do that remains the biggest task and ambition. There we go. Idi Mane, central defender, picks possession to the advancing player, who chips the ball forward. Abdullah Mane to chase. Ball been cleared. Not a very good one from the central defender and number 18 Suleiman Saidi for Makasutu FA. And Makasutu will have some defensive work to do once again. Ball been taken short. The number 22 for Didi, Usman Job, picks possession. Usman to the advancing player. Not a great one once again. Makasutu picks possession. They've been blocked in there by Didi, who picks possession, trying to move the ball forward. Let's see what they will surely do. To the team captain, who goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Karamo Mane. And in this contest, Karamo is ably and reliably assisted by Ajan Jai, Singor Sambu and Lamin Damfa as the fourth assistant referee. Time is definitely ticking out for DDFC, who are currently down here by a goal to nil against the boys in orange and black Makasutu FA, a team based in Kembuje, whilst their opponents in DDFC is a team from Brikama Sanchaba. Can they get themselves back into level terms? Ball being powered into the gloves of the goalkeeper Osman Kamara. Osman Kamara asking his players to calm down, urges his players to move forward. Kamara left-footed drive, launches the ball, long and high one, not a very good one. And it's going to be a throw-in on the far side, very close to the dressing room of the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And if you may like it, call it the Theatre of Entertainment. And this is the venue currently hosting the Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination game between DDFC and Makasutu. And there's a player who goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, and a yellow card being dashed out to the Makasutu player by the central referee Karamo Mane, and advantage DD, who are down here by a goal to nil. They've been dispossessed to the auto of the only goal scored in this contest. Tumani Kamara gets the ball forward, blocked in there by DDFC. Didi in trying to move the ball forward. The number 8, no chance by the central referee. Ball being chested down. Didi picks possession once again to the auto, or the newly introduced player, and Tumani Sedi on a defensive mission. That's a foul, as waved by the central referee Karamo Mane. And the new entrant for DDFC, Ismaila Koli, seems not to be happy with the decision, but anyway, the central referee has the final say. And Karamo Mane is the man in charge, and he's been assisted by the panel of Ajanjai, Senghor Sambu and Lamin Damfa. And it's a delivery advantage DDFC, a team owned by Dembo Dabo, Gambian international. Idi Mane on the far side, central defender, gets the ball forward, around the center circle. They've been dispossessed. DDFC moves the ball forward to the new entrant, who chips the ball forward for Abdullah to chase straight into the gloves of the netminder Usman Kamara. Time, running out for DDFC. And they will try to wind down the clock here, Kemokani, as they are very much aware that they are currently on an advantage. And we're also going to have another substitution, and a double substitution coming from a side that is trailing by a goal to nil in DDFC. Any moment from now, they will be introducing 2 extra players. They will be introducing 2 extra players. And there is a player for Makasutu currently receiving attention, and he is the number 16. Amadou Sedi Amadou is currently receiving medical attention, and this will also give the opportunity to the technicians of both DDFC and Makasutu to have a word or two with their players as they see the player attended by the medics. And central referee Karamo Mane is now giving the green light for the substitutions to be effected. The number 10 for Didi is been replaced. Number 10 is already off. Ibrahim Asila comes off, and he's been replaced by Fakeba Jiba. And the number 19, Modlamin Jalo, will also be introduced shortly. And the number 17 is also coming off, and he is Osman Usainu Jaju. Usainu Jaju is off, and he's been replaced by Modlamin Jalo. And Didi continues to introduce fresh legs in search for an equalizer. Will they be able to get it? Remains the biggest question. The ball is currently with the goalkeeper, who launches the ball forward. Kemokani, time is running out for DDFC. They need to score, or else they will get themselves booted out of the competition.
Yes, very well. They are very much aware of that. This is why you can see they are bringing in so many fresh legs into this particular game, so that those will be the players that they can rely on to win the game for them. So I believe it is a very improved performance. It's a highly improved performance.
It's going to be an equalizer over the bar. That was definitely a wasted opportunity from DDFC. A goal-scoring opportunity, but unfortunately for them, they squandered that goal-scoring opportunity, and that would have been the very first touch for Fakeba Jiba he just came on as a substitute, came on.
Yes, very well. An improved performance from DDFC since the commencement of this particular second half here. We have seen them improving a lot, and then they are playing mostly in halfway of the field into the Makasutu end. So I believe they know that we only need to score to help ourselves stay in the league, and then the only thing that can help them is that to making sure that they keep pressurizing this particular Makasutu side for them to get the positives that they will need into this particular game, and then they are doing that very well. Recently we have just seen that they could have get themselves an equalizer from this particular chance here that it was just been squandered by one of the new entrants for them. So and then for now we have the changes that they have made into this second half. It have paid a dividend for them, because you can see that they have improved on their game. They are knocking more of the ball and also creating themselves a very good attack, and then try to create goal scoring opportunities for them. And the only thing that they will need to do to win this particular game, or to get themselves in a level, is to play like that and then try to score against this Makasutu side.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Just as I said, time is ticking out for DDFC, who are down here by a goal to nil. Abdullah Mane gets the ball, blocked in there by Makasutu. And Makasutu will have some defensive work to do. Abdullah Mane controls that ball once again, goes to ground, no foul given once again by the central referee. And Makasutu picks possession on the right side of the attack, trying to move the ball forward. Ball being taken quickly. Makasutu in trying to move the ball around the 18-yard area, and this time the central or the team captain for DDFC allows that ball to roll out for a goal kick, and Keba Gay, the goalkeeper, urges his players to move forward. Time is running out for DDFC. Keba Gay launches the ball, long and high one. Abdullah Mane had no touch. A header from the central defender. Makasutu picks possession. They've been dispossessed. Abdullah Mane picks possession once again. The center forward to the number 2, who squares the ball on the far side. DDFC on the attack, as we have key presence of their players, and the ball had a touch on the player for Makasutu, and the number 14 on a defensive mission blocks that ball to touch, and it's going to be a corner for DDFC, who are desperately in search for an equalizer. Will they be able to get it before the end of this contest? Remains the question. Another one, a glancing one this time around from the central defender and number 18 Suleiman Sedi, who is currently down injured, and the central referee is now asking the player to come back to his feet. The player is currently down injured, and good to know that our very own colleague and brother Abdul Latif MD Jata is currently watching us live from Dubai. Good to know that, lad, you're watching us, and we indeed at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, our very own venue, you know, and we coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and good to know that you're watching us. There we go, ball being headed partially, and danger not averted. DDFC picks possession, and the flag of the assistant referee is already raised against the player. And it's going to be a set piece for Makasutu. Makasutu FA, who are currently enjoying a 1-0 advantage here. DDFC, a team owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo. They need to score. And if they can score, they will surely get themselves out of this competition. And that is the Brikama Nawettan Elimination. If they are able to snatch a victory, surely they will be playing in the second round of games. Who will be playing in the second round of games remains the biggest question. The author of the only goal scored. This is Kamara now to the new entrant, who moves the ball forward, blocked in there by Idi Mane. Idi is one of the central defenders for DDFC. Idi surges forward on the left side of the attack, and it has been a busy dugout for DDFC. Ball being picked up there by the number 19, who is being introduced, Monlamin Jalo. On the left side, still Didi trying to move the ball forward. The player trying to use his space. Struggles, blocked in there by the central defenders, and Makasutu launches the ball forward. Ball being chested down by the center forward and number 11, Swaibu Kamara. This time Didi on a defensive mission, and it's an infringement. And Infringement awarded by the central referee Karamo Mane, and in this contest Karamo is reliably and ably assisted by Ajanjai, Senghor Sambu and Lamin Damfa as the fourth assistant referee, and this game is all coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and it is the Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination game between DDFC of Brikama Sanchaba and Makasutu FA of Kembuje. And Makasutu currently enjoying an advantage here, leading by a goal to nil. Abdullah Mane trying to move the ball backwards. To the new entrant player goes to ground. Abdullah Mane picks possession once again. This time Didi trying to move the ball forward. Miscommunication from the two set of players, and it's going to be a throw in on the far side for the side that is leading here. That is Makasutu FA, and Makasutu wouldn't be in any hurry as they lead here by a goal to nil. They will either want to cement this 1-0 advantage if they can't get the second, whilst DDFC will want to get themselves back into level terms before the end of this contest. Who goes home as the winner of this contest still in the balance. But anyway, advantage to Makasutu. 29 minutes on the clock. As far as the second half is concerned, it is currently an advantage to Makasutu. Didi picks possession into the center circle. Idi Mane trying to move the ball forward. Not a great one from the central defender. And Kamara Tumani on the far side, and he's the author of the only goal scored at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, straight into the gloves of Keba Gay. An arm throw quickly taken. Didi trying to move the ball forward. Still going. Defensive options for Makasutu, who are trying to either cement this 1-0 advantage and see if they will be able to get that. There we go. Didi in their own half picks possession through the number 22, who picks possession in their own half, moving the ball in their opposition's half. Lamin Jallo, who has been introduced not long ago. Tumani Sedi with a clearance, partly cleared by Tumani, and danger not averted. Makasutu trying to get something here. This time Didi now into the 18. Back heel, not a great one. To the new entrant, who gets the ball on the right side now. This is going to be a chase for Makasutu. Plays the ball backwards. Makasutu enjoying an advantage here, leading by a goal to nil from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And this game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Lamin Fati Kemokanyi, and behind the camera is our very own Osman Kamara. And good to know that our colleague and brother Abdullah MD Jata is currently watching this game live from Dubai. There we go. Tumani Sedi, the defensive option. And it's going to be another throw in for the boys in blue and white, DDFC, who are currently trailing by a goal to nil. And TD are being coached by Modlamin Yang, whilst Idrissa Sedi is the head coach for Makasutu. Abdullah Mane, this time, not Abdullah Mane this time. The center forward for DDFC fails to control. An advantage to the boys in orange and black. The Kembuje-based club Makasutu enjoying an advantage. Enjoying an advantage. Will they be able to maintain that remains the question. As DDFC continues to pile pressure on their opponents. Tumani Sedi with a thumping header. This time ball being taken into the center circle. Tumani Kamara, who scored the only goal, not a great one. Team captain picks possession back to the central defender, who tries to dribble past his marker. Squares the ball on the right side of the attack. Didi will start the play from their own half back to the goalkeeper Keba Gay. Keba launches the ball forward. A header, not a great one. It's going to be a chase now to the new entrant and number 11 for DDFC, who is Ismaila Koli. Ismaila squares the ball to the advancing Lamin Jallo. And Didi picks possession, trying to move the ball forward quickly, and the ball is too strong. And 11, Ismaila Koli could not connect, and the ball rolls out for a goal kick. And you could see those frustrations on the faces of the head coach and the entire technical bench of DDFC as they are trying to get themselves into level terms before the end of this contest. And it's going to be a throw in on the far side. Time is definitely running out for them, as we have already played majority of the minutes. And we have already played majority of the minutes as far as this contest is concerned. There we go. Didi picks possession. Can they get something from this? Modlamin gets the ball quickly to another new entrant. who plays the ball backward, ships the ball into the path of the advancing player, and the flag of the assistant referee is already raised against the DD forwards. And there is a player for Makasutu currently down injured. Time is definitely ticking out for DDFC, and they need to score. They need to score if they want to keep themselves into this contest, and also in this year's Brikama Nawettan Elimination. Time is definitely running out for Mundlamin Nyang and his DD side. This DD football club is owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo. And time is definitely running out for them. There is a player for Makasutu receiving medical attention. They already have two of their players. Probably this might be a time-wasting tactic. Kemo Kanyi, they will want to wind down the clock in the final minutes of this contest.
Yes, very well. They know that if you cannot score against the team that you are playing in the elimination, the only thing that you will need to do is to make it so that you try to play out every tactic that you can do to waste the maximum time that that will be allowed by the center referee on the pitch, so that you will not also be punished by that particular wastage of timing. So here they are very much aware of that, and then the timing is very, low now. So we have under 5 minutes to be played here before the ending of this regular time that is to be played here, and then thereafter, the additional time that will be added by the center referee will also see another chance for this particular DDFC side to get themselves into level terms. But Makasutu currently playing their cards very well, but DDFC, as I have earlier said, they have improved their performance, especially into this second half. One would say the second half is only a one-way traffic in favor of this DDFC side in terms of possession, and then in terms of trying to create some dangerous attack in the path of this Makasutu end. And then for that of the Makasutu side, the only work that they are doing now is they are defending very well against this DDFC side, because as I have earlier said, in the game of elimination, when you are leading, if you cannot add up your advantage, you need to defend very well against an opponent. And then this opponent of DDFC are doing very well against this Makasutu side currently. They are knocking every other door to get themselves into level terms here. And for now, let's see whether it will work for them. But they are playing very well. They are pushing very hard. They are doing what is necessary to get themselves into the level terms here.
There we go. Ball being floated into the area, partially headed out. Will they be able to get themselves back into level terms before the end of this contest? Remains the question, and that effort sailed over the bar. And a goal kick, and Makasutu, well, wouldn't be in any hurry here, as they are leading here by a 1-0, and time is definitely running out for DDFC. Ball being taken quickly. Tumani Kamara, great control. Another player goes to ground for Makasutu. The author of the only goal scored in this contest, scored by Tumani Kamara, and this time DDFC plays the ball back to their goalkeeper Kebage. Kebage launches the ball forward, trying to connect the center forward. Ball being chested down. Ball being cleared desperately by Makasutu. And there is a player currently down injured, and the number 14 for Makasutu is currently down injured, Modlamin Sise. Probably this might also be another time-wasting tactic in trying to wind down the clock as we move into the final touches of this encounter between DDFC and Makasutu FC from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And DD is a team based in Brikama, Sanchaba, owned by Gambian international Dembo Dabo, whilst Makasutu is a team based in Kembuje, and it is currently an advantage to the Kembuje-based club Makasutu. DDFC will start the play from their own half, back to the goalkeeper Gay Keba. This is Idi Mane who gets the ball. Abdullah Mane back heel, back to the central defender Tumani Saidi, who launches the ball forward. Long and high one. Keba Gay on a defensive mission, heads the ball down, but this time rolls out for a throw-in. Time is running out. Time is running out for DDFC as they trail by a 1-0. And this time it's going to be a throw-in for the boys in blue and white, DDFC. And DDFC needs to score. They need to score if they still want to maintain themselves in this year's Brikama Nawettan Elimination. They now square the ball to the central defender and number 12 who picks possession. Modlamin Kujabi launches the ball forward and it's going to be a chase. Too strong. Too strong for the player to control. And it's going to be a goal kick for Makasutu. And Makasutu wouldn't be in any hurry. And their goalkeeper hands the ball to Tumani Saidi. Tumani is one of the central defenders. Time, running out for DDFC. Ball being headed out partially on a defensive mission. DD clears that ball desperately into the half of Makasutu. The center forward came calling. Modlamin Jalo on an offensive mission this time. Another header into the half of Makasutu. It's a stiff battle between these two as both sides are eyeing for a spot in the order in the second phase of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination. Makasutu now trying to get the ball forward. This time DD picks possession. Makasutu on a defensive mission. And they will try to clear every ball that comes their way. It's going to be another substitution. Number 5, Musa Marena will be coming in for Makasutu FA. And the central defender and number 18, Suleiman Saidi, is going off. Makasutu FA's number 5, Musa Marena, is being introduced into the final minutes of this contest. Any moment from now, we might be seeing the 4th assistant referee putting up an additional minute. 6 minutes to be added on. 6 minutes. 6 minutes put up by the 4th assistant referee, Lamin Damfa. 6 minutes for Didi to rescue themselves, or else they will be booted out of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination. They need to score in 6 minutes, DDFC, whilst Makasutu FA needs to hold on in 6 minutes. Can Makasutu hold on to this 1-0 advantage? Remains the biggest question. Whilst DDFC needs to score in the final 6 for them to solely push the game to a post-match shootout. It's a header, partially cleared. This is Modlamin Jalo, who tries to move the ball forward, goes to ground, and that is a foul at a promising position for DDFC to get something. Will they be able to convert this? Remains the question. Kemo Kanyi under 6 minutes to be played here. Didi needs to score in 6 minutes, whilst Makasutu needs to defend in 6 minutes.
Yes, very well. Didi, they having an opportunity into from this particular set piece. It is at a very good position for them. So if they are able to capitalize on this, that will be very good for them. So as of now, let's see whether Makasutu can defend this 6 minutes that's been added to the regular 90 minutes here, or are we going to see Didi getting themselves an equalizer and then try to push the game onto the post-match period to shootout here. But it has been a very tough game between the two sides. Makasutu have been defending very well into the second half, while DDFC, what they were doing into this first half is that they are only attacking and then trying to create themselves goal scoring opportunities, and then let's see whether those will work for them into this particular 9 minutes here. They have under 6 minutes here to level this matters here. So the free kick is also an opportunity for them currently.
There we go. It's going to be a free kick. Ball being drilled low, blocked in there by the wall. Another effort. No chance for DDFC. And DDFC will have some minutes to rescue themselves, or else they will be booted out of the competition. There is already a player down and the medic's already on the pitch. The player is already back on his feet. And it's a goal kick for DDFC, and it's a goal kick rather for Makasutu. And their goalkeeper Osman Kamara will take this. Osman Kamara will now allow the central defender to take this. You could see those frustrations coming from the entire bench of DDFC in trying to get themselves back into level terms. Will they be able to do that? Remains the very question. Ball being taken quickly, headed out partially. And this time a foul awarded by the central referee Karamu Mane. DDFC gets the ball forward to the center forward. A header from the central defenders, this time to Mani Shedi on a defensive mission. Blocks that ball to touch. And it's going to be a throw in as waved by the assistant referee on the far side. It's going to be another throw in, and this time it's going to be a marathon one, as we have almost all the players of DDFC around the 18-yard area in trying to get something before the end of this contest. A marathon one into the area. Tumani with a header, partially cleared, danger not averted, player goes to ground. Is that going to be? Yes, that's going to be a corner. A corner for DDFC. This might be the last corner taken quickly. Player goes to ground, no foul given. Back on his feet, moves the ball forward, deep in dispossessed. Dispossessed, ball being cleared, and it's going to be a quick counter attack. A counter attack from the center forward and number 11, Swaibu Kamara. Swaibu this time, and it's a foul. No foul given. Player goes to ground, and that's a foul as waved by the central referee, Karamo Mane. An advantage to the boys in orange and black, Makasutu, who are minutes away from celebrating a victory as far as their first outing in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan is concerned. There we go, yellow card dash out by the central referee Karamo Mane to the central defender of DDFC, Modlamin Kujabi. Modlamin Kujabi is currently having a word with the central referee Karamo Mane. It's the number 22 this time around, Usman Joub. Usman Joub having a word with the central referee Mane Karamo, and they have few minutes to rescue themselves, and it's going to be another substitution. And a substitution, and possibly this will also wind down the clock for Makasutu. Kemo Kanyi, seemingly we might be seeing Makasutu celebrating a victory unless something dramatic happens.
Yes, very well. This is where the game is currently heading to. Makasutu, knowing that we are leading by a lone goal to nil, and most of the added time that has been added here by the fourth assistant referees, by the officials, have already been gone, so they are having the opportunity to move themselves into the second round of games.
There we go. Ball been taken straight into the gloves of Kebage. Kebage launches the ball forward, long and high one, into the final moments of this contest. A header from the central defenders of Makasutu into the final minutes from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And DDFC will need a dramatic goal to push this ball or game to a post-match shootout. Modlamin Jallo trying to dribble past his marker. This time another throw in into the final moments of this contest. Quickly taken. DDFC gets the ball forward. A header from Makasutu. Makasutu will try to move the ball forward. There's a player for DDFC who is currently down injured, and he's back on his feet. He wouldn't want to spend any time longer. Plays the ball short. Can they keep the ball in play? No way. And the ball rolls out for a goal kick. The ball rolls out for a goal kick, and time is definitely running out. This might be the final goal kick. Tumani Sedi launches the ball forward. This time it is Tumani Kamara who scored the only goal from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in this evening's contest between DDFC and Makasutu. DD picks possession. This time Makasutu picks possession once again. They will try to enjoy possession on the far side, and the central defender is already there. And Tumani Kamara to the new entrant who squares the ball to another entrant now who is been out-muscled, still firm footing. And there we go. It is full time from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and it is all over, and it has just ended. DDFC nil, Makasutu FC 1, and Makasutu FC will be playing in the second round of games as far as this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination is concerned, while DDFC, a team based in Brikama Sanchaba, are already booted out of the competition, which is indeed Brikama Summer Nawettan Elimination. And it has been Parliament Party for LSTV1. Kemo Kanyan behind the camera, Osman Kamara, and this is where we're also going to end our live ball-to-ball commentary from the Box Bar Mini Stadium till we come your way again.